Good morning, Dopey. Your favorite podcast. Now a YouTube show.
Good morning, Dopey. Welcome to Good Morning, Dopey. Another day, another daily reflection. What's today?
The 5th.
Really? Today is April 5th.
April 5th. Congratulations.
I don't know what
Happy
you guys
birthday.
know about April. What do you know about April, Howie?
I know that April is the 4th month of the year.
Wow, we're finally in step with this.
My
So-
daughter was born in April.
Yes.
Yep.
What else do you know about April? What do you know about the steps and the months?
We know that April, of course, is the month of making a
don't do-
list.
no.
The 4th month, you make a list.
Wow,
of
you've
all
learned
of
something.
Your, not reservations. What's the word with an R?
Resentment.
Resentments, of course. And you make that list, and it's a hard pill to swallow to make that list for some people. Some people are stuck. Did you know this? Some people are stuck on the 4th month.
Fourth step.
That's what I said.
Yes. No, I mean, this morning I went to a meeting, and it was a meeting about a book, and I'm sure you're very familiar with this book. It's called The 12 and 12,
Yes, of course.
which is the 12 steps and the 12
happened
traditions.
on my nightstand.
And the history of the 12 and 12, it's a series of essays that Bill W., who founded Alcoholics Anonymous,
Love Bill.
wrote about the steps.
Shout out to Bill. Put his Instagram handle.
What I understand about this, and I don't know if it's true, is that because the big book was written, which is called Alcoholics Anonymous, was written by Bill and a few other of the early founders of AA. Bill didn't get credit for it, and he didn't get publishing on it. So I think what I heard was he wrote the 12 and 12 because he needed the money. And he made the publishing on the 12 and 12, but he didn't get, I mean, there's been millions, obviously, books of Alcoholics Anonymous sold.
Right.
And nobody got the publishing. All the money got back into the group, to the GSR.
So the 12 and 12 is what? Like, how does that differ?
12
from...
and 12 is essays about each.
Oh.
Bill writes an essay about each step and each tradition. And in my meeting today, we read about the 4th step. And the 4th step is a very long essay in the 12 and 12. So
Okay.
we only read the first half. But at our meeting, there's a guy at our meeting who, he's a robust character. He doesn't have any teeth. I think he has one tooth.
Love it.
He lost his driver's license to so many DUIs, or as they say on Long Island, DWIs. DWI, they call DWIs.
I never heard that.
Yeah, well, you
Is
know,
it DWI on Long Island? It's not DUI?
they call them DWIs. That's what
Huh.
they say. They don't say
Okay.
DWI, they say DWI. It's like Chris used to say, instead of saying LOL, he would say LOL. So DWI is like that. And he's a robust sharer. He shares every meeting. He's a big book. I should have him on the show.
You should. It
He's a
sounds-
big book enthusiast, but he shared about yesterday getting into an argument with another member of our group because he was talking to one of the women in our group, and he's fucking screaming and yelling about this other guy in our group in his share who's at the meeting. It was really, and it was a rainy, stormy day on the bay. You could smell the sea air, and it's like everyone has their hoods up because it's pouring. And
You're outside with.
we're
the whole
under a
meeting?
gazebo, and like the waves in the bay are like rough. It's a very dramatic day.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of drama.
Today was very, very saucy day, but I think I might have disclosed too much.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. April 5th is True Brotherhood. We have not once sought to be one in a family, to be a friend amongst friends, to be a worker among workers, to be a useful member of society. Always we tried to struggle to the top of the heap or to hide underneath it. This self-centered behavior blocked a partnership relation with any one of those about us. Of true brotherhood we had small comprehension. This message contained in step 4 was the first one I heard loud and clear. I hadn't seen myself in print before. prior to my coming into AA, I knew of no place that could teach me of how to be a person among persons. From my very first meeting, I saw people doing just that, and I wanted what they had. One of the reasons that I'm a happy, sober alcoholic today is that I'm learning this most important lesson. Yeah, this is a great passage. To be a friend among friends, to be a worker among workers. It's like humility, and it's finding your place in the universe, in the world. And it's something I forget about all the time, with all of the grandiosity, bombasticness, and incredible, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, spectacle of Dopey. I think that I'm something special because Dopey is obviously something special.
Right.
But nobody cares. We just, nobody cares, So, but this is a good reminder. No one needs to care.
Right.
I'm a worker amongst workers today.
Love it.
Fuck that, man. I want Dopey to be huge. I want my name to be ringing out in the streets. Dave is great, a good interviewer. He's really
You learned a lot from.
He's really good at the daily reflections, right?
Sure.
We just interviewed this guy. He didn't know anything about Dopey. I was pissed. So like all these lessons, I mean, like my humility is out the window.
Yeah, I guess
in a
so.
moment like that. But I am. But I think this week I was working harder than I've worked in a long time, and I was thinking that I was trying to be a worker amongst workers and go to events that I didn't necessarily had to go to, and I still hated it. So the humility was I was out of touch with humility. So this is it's a process. Trust the process. Stay strong, Dopey Nation. Fucking toodles for Chris.
Dopey, I'm face down on the floor. Dopey, please sir, can I have some more? Dopey, said Dopey.